Good afternoon, Judge and everyone. We are Team LZLZ, and today we are excited to present our proposal, Revitalizing Maxim's Cake. As the largest bakery chain in Hong Kong with over 60 years of history, Maxim's Cake is a name many Hong Kongers grew up with. But while its legacy once guaranteed success, today's consumers, especially younger ones, are driven by health, freshness, and social value. Our goal is simple yet crucial: to help Maxim boost its cake's revenue by 16% by 2030 through a sustainable brand revitalization blueprint. Our presentation will cover three parts. First, background, how the bakery landscape has changed. Second, problem analysis, what is holding Maxim's back. Last, strategy, our three pillars of transformation. The Hong Kong bakery market is growing steadily, about 6.5% every year, and this growth is mainly driven by two key trends. The first one is rising health awareness. Nearly 40% of consumers today are actively looking for low sugar and clean label products. People still love dessert, but they want to enjoy and good food. The second trend is what we call social currency consumption. Now that consumers don't just buy food to eat, they buy it to share. They are willing to pay more for dessert that looks good online and that reflect their personal taste and lifestyle. So overall, the market is growing, but what people expect from bakery is changing fast, from traditional indulgence to healthy, aesthetic, and emotional engaging experience. Consumers prefer smaller, fresher, and healthy treats, a shift toward what we call permissible indulgence. Meanwhile, niche competitors like Tastic, Shorter Races, and La Familia are gaining ground through a clear brand identity and an emotional storytelling. They don't just win by skill, but by knowing who they serve and why it matters. Now, let's look at Maxim itself. It has built a strong advantage over the past 60 years, a wide store network, trusted heritage, and solid operational efficiency. But the truth is, these same strengths are now limiting its appeal to today's market, where consumers care more about freshness, health, and relevance. Through our analysis, we identified two major challenges holding Maxim's back. The first challenge is its aging customer base. The second challenge lies in its weak freshness and trend precision. As a result, while Maxim is still a household name, it is no longer seen as a lifestyle choice. For the younger generation, and that is exactly what our proposal aims to change.
Now, let's take a look at problem analysis. Maxim faces two key challenges in driving cake revenue growth. First, the brand's product positioning limits its engagement with the core consumer base of China's bakery market. The chart on the left illustrates that consumers under 40 now account for over 85% of the market, representing the main growth engine. However, Maxim's customer base is heavily skewed toward older consumers above 40, indicating a significant aging issue. Further analysis suggests that Maxim's difficulty in attracting younger consumers primarily stems from its product positioning. First, Maxim's cake lacked a health and freshness-oriented focus. Over the past year, the brand launched 99 cake series, but only 5 were positioned around health. And on-site preparation was largely absent, which are misaligned with young consumers' preference. Second, the brand underperforms in trendiness and social value. OpenRice reviews indicate that Maxim is generally perceived as a mainstream chain brand, lacking the social appeal that resonates with younger consumers. Meanwhile, competitors like Life Aztec leverage health-focused ingredients and Instagrammable designs to successfully form a younger customer base, highlighting that wellness-oriented and social-driven product positioning are two key factors in fostering interaction with young consumers. Overall, Maxim's product positioning fails to keep pace with the market's shift toward younger demographics, leading to insufficient engagement with its core consumer group and contributing to declining cake revenue. The second challenge is that Maxim lacks social value and a clear brand image capable of driving consumer purchases. In Chinese bakery market, social value and brand image are the key factors shaping consumers' decisions. Data show that 40% of consumers purchase cake for the sense of ritual, while 30% buy them for gifting purposes. In terms of brand choice, brand image ranked second in importance score, which is a critical factor. However, Maxim underperforms in this regard. The overly frequent new launches and short promotions have diluted the brand's positioning and memorability. At the same time, seasonal and festive cakes account for less than 40% of the total cake series, suggesting that Maxim does not fully cater to consumer needs in situational or social contexts. Overall, Maxim's cakes lack emotional and lifestyle connections, and the brand image remains unclear, resulting in weak purchase motivation and declining cake revenue.
To address this challenge, we propose a three-pronged strategy to achieve our 16% revenue growth target. Our first key strategy is to elevate the perceived health and freshness of our cakes through a four-part approach. First, we anchor the brand in the proven appeal of our classic Angel's Food cakes. This foundation guarantees positive reviews and maintains our core customer trust. Second, we build on this trust by developing direct extensions, such as new fruit twists, and make this variation perceived as inherently reliable. Third, to capture the health-conscious young consumer, we'll be strict about using only fresh, seasonal ingredients for all our topping and fillings. Finally, while on-site baking isn't feasible in most of our locations, we will maximize freshness through indoor finishing stations. Here, staff will complete the final decorations upon order, visibly guaranteeing the freshest product possible within our constraints.
Next, in order to strengthen Maxim's contextual relevance, our second strategy focuses on emotional relevance marketing. We reposition cakes from mere desserts to symbols of seasonal moods and emotional rituals. For example, strawberry cakes in winter convey warmth, while mango cakes in summer evoke tropical joy. We also embedded cakes into meaningful festive occasions, like Children's Days and Christmas, transforming them into emotional centerpieces for celebration. Each themed campaign should sustain at least a month of storytelling across channels, ensuring consumers not only see the products but also connect emotionally with the moments. Our third strategy defines Maxim's brand through nostalgia while revitalizing it through youth-oriented co-branding. As part of the collective memory of Hong Kong, Maxim's already holds strong emotional equity among mature customers. We aim to reinforce this space through classic products that celebrate heritage and loyalty. At the same time, Maxim's must re-engage younger audiences through selective, value-aligned collaborations with lifestyle brands. One example is Zara Fragrance, a minimalist, youthful brand popular among 18 to 40 years olds. Under the concept "A Scent You Can Taste," a classic Maxim's cake is reimagined through fragrance-inspired design, blending heritage with trend and sparking social buzz. Together, these initiatives ensure the brand stays rooted in heritage while evolving with new generations. To execute our strategy, we have developed this clear strategy implement timeline roadmap. As you can see, our three strategic pillars run in parallel, and we'll use three evaluation points to ensure we are on track. First, new product sales mix greater than 50% of total sale. Second, seasonal and festive launches greater than 25% sales lift. Third, new customer acquisition greater than 20% in Zara Fragrance co-branding.
A successful strategy must also be a realistic one. We've identified three key risks. First, waste from our freshness strategy. We'll mitigate these with a phased rollout and demand forecasting. Second, campaign failing to resonate. We'll use data-driven social listening to ensure relevance before launch. Third, brands refusing to co-brand. We'll leverage our unmatched score as our core value proposition. As the metric shows, these strategies effectively reduce both the probability and severity of all three risks. This impact is far more than just numbers. 16% revenue growth is a financial fuel for our future. 83,000 new sales means we are on offense, winning market share. 20,000 new customers proves our rejuvenation and secure the next generation. This impact is a flywheel.
creating a younger brand, higher share, and stronger financials to ensure we lead for years to come. So bring our entire story together. We begin with a clear question. How can Maxing stay ahead and boost its revenue momentum and face a hard considerations, an aging base and blurred brand? We've laid out a proactive three-part strategy. Product improvement ensure our relevance. Emotional marketing rebuilds our connection. Brand positioning capture the next generation. This is our roadmap for the future. The impact, a 16% revenue increase by 2030. It's not just a target, it's a foundation to rejuvenate Maxing, solidify our dominance, and ensure we remain the leader for the decades to come. Thank you.